feeling that some of the comments up there are true, some of the comments up there I totally agree with. But I also think that some of the comments I would challenge, and I would say that it's not necessarily faith groups that are causing disunity and breaking down social cohesion. It is sometimes members of the press, sometimes it's members of the BBC that will go out of their way to actually promote what can be an issue that actually at the moment is just a myth. And they'll turn that myth into reality if they go hard and fast enough about it. Ranson's Rants and Raves. Kathy Hansen, who was given a column. The column consisted on that day, of the December the 9th, and I'm just going to read a few things. Christmas appears to have been cancelled at my friend's little girls' school in Hillingdon. The nativity play has been dropped this year to avoid offending other religions. Around about 6 months ago, Harrow Council, which is another neighbouring borough onto Hillingdon, gave planning permission to a Muslim community to build a mosque. When that planning permission was granted, a group of Islamophobic gentlemen and ladies thought it right to actually attack the council, attack the buildings, and to create mayhem and disorder within the society. The BBC ran headline news that on Sunday this Islamophobic group were again going to attack the mosque and were going to make a point that this country did not need the Muslim community to have their own space in the borough. The BBC put that on as main headline news. I don't think the Islamophobic group, or whatever they call themselves, could have had any better publicity. Again, it was the newscasters, on the one hand Kathy Ranson making a point in her local rag, but the greater point in the national news. As chair of Hillingdon Inter-Faith Network, I reacted in two ways. My first reaction was to have a very brief email conversation with the vice chair, who was a member of the board of deputies in the Jewish community, which is national, he's at national level. And as a result of that was a very quick email to the Harrow Mosque, giving Hillingdon's Interfaith Network's full support for the action that they intended to take. The other thing to do is that I actually then wandered into Hillingdon Council and had an interview with the Director of Children's Services to talk about Kathy Ranson's raves and rants. And as a result of that, an email was sent around to every head teacher in the borough asking if they could help to identify which of these schools, or which head teacher, or which governing body in the schools felt it so helpful for their communities in order to support the non-Christian faiths that they'd cancel these nativity plays. Nobody bothered to apply to that, which didn't surprise us in the least. That's what the Interfaith Network's about.